So hey guys, Huzzy here bringing you part 2 to the August Q&A. Right here somewhere is an annotation to part 1 if you missed it. But we're doing a continuation because we actually received so many questions. I always feel bad if I don't answer them. It's just within me, I hate not answering questions that people ask. So we're going to continue. I don't know how long this is going to be. Hopefully we will finish them. You know, I don't know how many questions are left, but there seems to be quite a lot. So let's get into it straight away. First one by OB. Do I find it hard to balance your schoolwork and your YouTube/competitive play? I think my stomach just rumbled then. But anyway, do I find it hard? Yes and no at the same time. Basically with me, on an average week, I will simply just play League. I won't focus that much into my university stuff. If I have stuff to do, it will get done. But yeah, I'll play quite a bit of League or quite a bit of games. When it comes to assignments, though, you'll notice when it was back in before May, the content slowed down a lot on my channel. I even stopped playing ranked 5s pretty much for 2 weeks because I'm prioritizing university, obviously, and I actually did very, very well in them assignments. So it was definitely worth taking that break from video production, etc. Because obviously there were about 5 days or 6 days that I just didn't do a video at all. But yeah, definitely, I'm prioritizing university, and if that means that I have to stop making content, then that has to be the case. But I do a fairly good job, you know. As I said, I did get very good grades in my year 1 assignments, the end of year 1. So I think I do it fairly well. But it will kind of, this upcoming year is a very important year for university, so we'll kind of have to see. But I think I do an okay job when it comes to balancing. But it is hard, don't get me wrong. Next one by Alex SK. What do I think of it is a good jungler after the tier 1 nerfs? So the tier 1s are still good. You know, Lee Sin I still think is a solid pick because he just brings all the utility with his kick, etc. He brings early aggression. Obviously, it has been nerfed a bit, but Elise is still good. Evelyn's still good. Rengar is good if you know how to play him well. Jarvan I still rate as fairly a good champion. The tier 1s are still good, so I'd still play them because they are still strong. Probably when it comes to playoffs, though, we're going to see something new. I definitely think we're going to see something new. I don't know what's going to be new because I'm not, I'm not to that level of like making whatever, making the OP stuff OP. I don't come up with them. I just play them. But yeah, I don't really know. But definitely the tier 1s are still strong. So thanks for the question. Next one by Joshua Huang. That's a weird name. He's got 5 questions in total. First one, what champion do I like to get a visual update on? What champion do I think needs a rework? What champion do I hate going against or playing as? What's my favourite skin? And what champion would I like to have a skin for? What's its theme, lore, particle effects, etc.? Draw a picture, please. I'm not going to draw a picture because that would take a little bit too much time. But let's get started on your questions. What champion do I think needs a visual update? Visual update. Maybe Tristana because she's so old. Maybe even Rise. I don't know. Just the champions that are so old that just haven't had any love like forever. So yeah, maybe Tristana. Maybe. What champion do I think needs a rework? A total rework? Sion probably is in desperate need of one, and he is getting one. So yeah, Sion in a way. Don't get me wrong, like I don't hate the champion Sion itself, but just he's so weak that people probably shouldn't play it. But he can be strong, he definitely be strong. And with the rework, I think they're totally getting rid of AP Sion, and I think they're making him into a bruiser top lane. So who knows? He may become good. He may become a solid top lane pick. Next one, what champion do I hate going against or playing as? Champions I hate going as. We're actually saying this. The one that goes of two fields, so I hate going against and I actually hate playing, is actually Jax. I just simply don't enjoy the champion because I don't know if it's me. I can't simply get a lead in lane and then I can't beat him in lane. He's just like my kryptonite. It's just one of them champions I just never can do well against or play well. But I hate also going against Teemo. As a top laner, he's annoying pre-6. After 6, you can just crush him, but pre-6, he's hella annoying. Lulu in top lane is annoying, but I don't mind. But that's pretty much it. So anyway, thanks for that one. What's my favourite skin? God, I'm hungry right now, but we'll press on. My favourite skin, as many of you know, I have a skin for every single champion in the game. So me picking a favourite skin is quite hard. If I actually had to pick one, it would probably be Mecha Kha'Zix now. Or Mecha Aatrox. One of the mechas. Yeah, Mecha Aatrox or Mecha Kha'Zix. I just like them skins. I like how they look. I like how they feel. I don't like Mecha Malphite because the splash art is so far different from the skin. It's ridiculous. It's just stupid. And I'm not a fan of Malphite, as again, many of you know. But yeah, that's probably it. One of the mechas. What champion would I like to have a skin for? What's its theme, lore, particle effects, etc.? As many of you know, I'm a massive Avatar fan. So Avatar: Legend of Korra. I'd like that. If I change this question to what type of champion would I like, not just the skin, I would make a champion that is basically the Avatar. I'd have it that they have different stances, that they have an earth stance, a water stance, a fire stance, and an air stance. I think I said them all. And yeah, that would be awesome. But I don't know how you change stances because obviously there's only 4 buttons and it would be confusing. I don't know how they do it. But yeah, that would be awesome. And I know many of you say, oh, Udyr, it would be kind of like that. Maybe. But that would be something I'd love. Maybe. And I've thought this through a little bit. That you'd have it's basically a hybrid champion that your water stance heals you. Or something like that. Or heals you allies. Your earth stance raises you a shield and puts armor on yourself. Fire stance increases your damage and puts a dot on the enemy when you auto attack them or something. And your air stance increases your movement speed or and attack speed maybe. See, that would be cool, but I don't know. You know, it's hard to balance something like that, but it would be pretty cool. So thanks for the questions. Next one by Christian Martinson. Can I do an unranked to Diamond Challenger stream? No, because of what happened to Impact. I don't think Riot likes these type of things, and I would just I can't get myself. Well, I can get myself an unranked account if I just level one again, but I don't think I'll be leveling an account in a while. Next one by Avian, I think. When did I start playing World of Warcraft? Also, what class did I play at the time? Great videos, etc. Thanks very much. I started playing World of Warcraft, I think, in 2008 during the Burning Crusade. I never raided in the Burning Crusade, but my main back then was a warrior. And I played that warrior for quite some time. Played it up until Ulduar in ICC. No, not ICC. Ulduar in Wrath of the Lich King. There we go. Then I played Druid, and then I finally played Hunter, etc. But yeah, I played during Burning Crusade. That's when I started. But I didn't start raiding until Wrath of the Lich King. But I actually have started playing World of Warcraft again. I'm actually gearing up my Hunter right now to get a raiding spot in a guild. So anyway, Muffin Master asks, why are you Jesus? Please answer. I really need to know before next Sunday. I don't know. Next one, by Sean's Arts. Good name. I like your first name. No reason why. It's not like I have that first name. Question: can I give 5 tips for solo queue players to carry a game? Oh, hang on. Let me just check my phone. Sorry. Can I give 5 tips for solo queue players to carry a game? How long do I play each day? And how often should solo queue players play each day to improve, etc. Let's see. 5 tips for solo queue to carry a game. Play a champion that is strong. Play a champion that can snowball. Play a champion that has global pressure or late game pressure. Play a champion you're good at. Maybe I said that one already. I don't know. And play a champion you enjoy. There we go. There's 5 tips. And the other ones, don't flame your teammates because that's just stupid. You're literally, if you flame your own teammates, you're literally making yourself lose the game even more because you're just bringing the morale down of the game. How long do I play each day? Hardly at all now. I'm lucky if I play 1 or 2 solo queue games a day. Back though, when I was like really getting into League of Legends and learning the game, probably I played for about 3 hours a day. And then how often should solo queue players play each day to improve? It's not something I can say because everybody improves at their own rate. Some people will just pick up League of Legends like that, and some people will never pick it up. It's just the way things are. It's like football, like soccer if you're American. The trick that around the world, you know, the one that you hover the ball on your... So here's the ball, here's your foot. The thing that you put your foot around the ball, all the way around the ball, and land it back on your foot. I could do that trick fairly easily. I picked it up fairly quick, but many of my friends weren't able to do that ever. People pick up things at different rates, so I can't really say that at all. But anyway, thanks for the question. Next one by Peel Scut. The Legend of Aang or The Legend of Korra? Personally, as nostalgic as I am, I have to say The Legend of Aang, but that's pretty much because it's a finished series. I can simply go watch The Legend of Aang from the start when he's like really bad at bending and he doesn't know the elements, and I can watch it at the end when he's awesome at everything. So it's pretty awesome to watch the whole way through. Where Korra, I have no idea where the story's going. Obviously, I have my hunches where Season 3 is going, and I have pretty strong hunches. Here's the thing for you guys. Question, if you guys are interested in Avatar, would you guys want me to just make a off-the-cuff video talking about Avatar and my prediction of where Season 3 is going? So I definitely think I know what's going to happen. I haven't got any insider information. I just definitely know what's going to happen, I think. But yeah, let me know if you guys want me to do that speculation video. But Korra, I don't know. It's got great potential, and we'll see at the end of Season 4. So yeah, we'll have to have a look. Next one is by 24splash24. 5 tips on how to get higher rating. 10 if I can think of them. Is it better to build BT or Blade of the Ruin King on AD carries? Mostly Tristana or Cog. Also starting item on Vayne, static, whatever, etc. 5 tips. I did the 5 tips thing just now. Is it better to build BT or Bork on AD carries? It depends what one you're playing. Tristana, it's actually better to build Static Shiv first. Kog'Maw, it's actually better to build Trinity Force first. Vayne, it's probably better to build Bork first. So, yeah, that's basically to answer your question. Next one by Lalmus. When am I going to start uploading Diamond stuff again? It seems your channel is only uploading Smurf stuff. Yeah, I agree. I said that in part 1. Diamond stuff will be coming again soon. I promise you. So yeah, just bear with me. It will be happening. Next one by Harry Sharps. I think it's a silent E. I'm messing around with Wombo combo in my ranked team, rating platinum. Is there anything you would recommend for the ultimate Wombo? I'd always kind of hover to... Wukong, Orianna, Lulu. Leona, potentially even there too. Or you could either go that route. So you have Wukong, maybe jungle, or Lulu top lane, Orianna mid lane. Them 3 can easily win a team fight 3v5. Then you can have like a Jinx with the AoE rocket. And then you can have Leona, which has the whole CC AoE thing. So that's a very good Wombo team. Another team, obviously, you can go the Yasuo route that you have Lulu. I'd always recommend. Nami or Braum, Yasuo in mid lane or top, Lulu mid or top. Again, you know, you can have Vi in the jungle. That's very good for Yasuo, and Tristana or Vayne AD carry. You know, that's again a very good team comp. So that's what I'd recommend. What's the main mistakes of low elo players? Mechanics, decision making, etc. Yeah, mainly mechanics, decision making are big. Item builds, decision making probably is honestly the biggest one of when they go in, when they don't back. When to take that trade, you know, they just simply don't know. So it sounds weird, but the main mistakes is just everything. You know, they just simply don't have the knowledge compared to a diamond player, for example. But that's a fairly obvious thing to say. Next one by Andres Stragar. What do I think of AP Aatrox? Don't play AP Aatrox. As a auto attack champion that relies on AD to do damage with his passive and his W, etc. Don't build him AP. That's my only next one by Hassie Davey. What is my opinion on Vayne top? Never been a fan of AD carry top lanes, honestly. I'm not a massive fan of gimmicky things, and I think AD carries kind of fall into the gimmicky thing. So yeah, not really a fan. But anyway, thanks for the question. Top 5 champions to carry solo queue. Top of my head, Rengar, Evelynn, Ziggs, Tristana if you can get past the lane phase, and Syndra, maybe. Because Syndra, you can just take care of a fed person if you're strong. Maybe. That is obviously on the top of my head, though. Next one by Joshi10291. If I had one trick pony champion, then you lose against counters but win against strengths. Do I think that ranked would be the best idea yet? So one trick ponies, as many of you know, I'm not a massive fan of one trick ponying, but I do see the advantages. Trust me, I'm not someone that doesn't. Basically, the thing with one trick ponies is it doesn't matter who you're against, you should probably win your lane, because unless the person you're against is playing their main, and if that main is a counter, then fair enough, lose to them. But the thing with a one trick pony, you should know that champion so well that you can win against anything. You know how to play that champion. You know, if you simply can't win that lane or against that champion, you go roam. You go do other things. It's that simple. You know how to do stuff like that. So if you don't know how to beat counters yet on your picked champion, probably ranked wouldn't be the best idea, because if they do pick that counter and if you can't beat it, then you're pretty much screwed. But yeah, maybe just become a little bit more aware of how to win against counters, especially if it's your one trick pony champion, because anything can beat anything. You have to remember that. Next one's by Masse or Mass. He says about barrier and heal, etc. After the thing, yeah, heal is better on the AD carry, but this guy seems to take barrier on AD carry. He asks his support to take heal. Yeah, don't do that. Heal on the AD carry and ignite and exhaust on the support is the best way. That bot lane that you're saying there, way too defensive. You're not going to get any kills in that bot lane. You need to have some form of aggression. Heal as the AD carry gives you that speed boost. A lot of people underestimate how much that actually gives you. It's massive. It means you can avoid that skill shot if you don't have flash or anything like that. Definitely, definitely, definitely good. Next one by a Russian name I can't pronounce. Yeah, I'm not even going to try. You'll know who you are because it's your question. What is the best champion on each role for carrying yourself? And is it necessary to master a champion in order to get higher ELO? I'm not going to say what best champion, etc. because it's subject to what you're good at. I'm not going to tell you what you need to be good at. Just pick your champions that are strong. That's all I can say. And is it necessary to master a champion in order to get higher ELO? No, definitely not. Biggest example, my gold to Platinum Series. Obviously, yes, I'm a Diamond player. I'm a Smurf, etc. But I hardly played these champions I'm playing right now. You know, Katarina, Fizz. I have not played them champions in well over a year. And yeah, I didn't do very well CS-wise, but I did well score-wise. I'm far from mastering them champions, but I still win the game. You know, you don't need to master them. All you need to know is how to play them, how to build them, and what to do against certain champions. That's all you need to know. And obviously, yeah, playing it well does help. But that's pretty much it. Excuse me. Throat's getting dry because I'm talking for so long. Next one by Milkshake Lol 1000. You mentioned that your family and you possibly played golf. We did, and my family, some of them are professional golfers. As someone who likes to play mini golf, I just have to ask, how much do I like mini golf? It's okay. Obviously, it is a bit different. I wouldn't really compare them because they are very different. Mini golf, they use different type, where they don't actually use grass. A lot of them, they use an AstroTurf that has a lot of a different feel to actually putting. So it is a very different feel. It's practically a different game. They use different balls. They don't have the same density. So yeah, it's a different game. I'm not going to get technical. But yeah, mini golf's fun. I haven't played mini golf in probably over 5 years, but it's fun. I know some people really do take it seriously, which is great. You know, it's a form of golf. But I'd say if you do play mini golf, maybe try the real thing. You know, it is good fun. I don't play anymore. I played when I was younger, but I've got very bad shin splints. I've had them for many years, and only now me and doctors are trying to get rid of them, and actually may require me having surgery. And that is one of the reasons that I actually put on weight, is because my shins were in so much pain that I actually had to stop exercising, which a lot of you probably don't know. But yeah, basically my shins right now, if I go for a run or etc., it actually feels like my shins are coming out of my skin. So I might have to have surgery, but who knows? Hopefully I don't, but I might. But anyway, thanks for the question. Next one is by Sophie Bonsaw, I think. Do I watch any animes other than Avatar? If so, what are my favourite? So one of my favourites ever is Full Metal Alchemist. I love that series. It was recommended by a friend of mine, and I binge watched it. I literally watched the whole series in about 2 days. And that was Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, by the way, because my friend kind of told me to watch that one because it explains a little bit more. It's a slightly different storyline, but they said it's a little bit more upbeat, maybe, because especially when it came to the Chimera. Oh, what was her name? The girl that got turned into Chimera. Apparently, in the actual Full Metal Alchemist series, it's a lot more depressing than the Brotherhood one. So I probably will go watch the original the Full Metal Alchemist series one day, but as for now, I've only watched that one. Other animes, Pokemon, you can count that as an anime because it is from Japan. And any others? Not really. You know, I'm not massive into anime, but if you guys want to recommend ones for me to watch, go ahead. I don't really like watching subbed stuff. I don't really like reading while I'm watching. I just would like I'd like them speaking English. You know, it's just a personal preference of mine. But if you want to recommend, go ahead. I'm up for that. So thanks for the question, Sophie. Next one by Golden French Fries. Will I play Tryndamere in the Gold to Platinum series? If so, top or Jungle Tryndamere? Definitely top Tryndamere. I do not rate Jungle Tryndamere at all because he's just so easy to counter. His ganks are pretty much terrible if the person has an escape. So that's that. Will I play Tryndamere? I don't own him on the account, so that's a lot of people kind of don't realise is I don't own a lot of things on the account. I have said if people want me to play a certain champion, you guys can gift me the champion if you want to play it that much. But I'm just going to play champions, like I own champions on the account right now, and I'm simply just going to buy champions that I personally want to play because obviously it does have to come out of my pocket, you know, RP-wise, if I do want to buy one. So anyway, that's that. So I don't know if I'll play Tryndamere. Next one by... Let me just see if this is actually a question. I think so. Joe Diaz. I probably pronounced that terribly wrong. He says he loves the Gold Plat series since he's on the same road. It seems that I'm having a rather easy time climbing the Gold League because my teammates are doing well in their respective lanes. I'd like to know what do I think, or what would I do if my lanes were losing hard? Would I push myself, try to roam, etc., etc. You know, whatever. I think part of why I'm doing well is because it's a big morale boost. You know, usually if you watch these games, normally I'm getting first blood in these games, and you yourself will know if you see one of your teammates gets first blood, you generally calm down a bit. You generally actually play better, usually. Because you know, oh, one of my person in my team is actually doing well, so I'm gonna, you know, play well, and that's kind of what happens. It's a snowball effect. Obviously, that doesn't happen every game, but yeah, my teammates are doing fairly well. I'm actually fairly surprised on how well people are doing. I've definitely underestimated, you know, what gold people do. But again, you know, my team generally are doing well. The enemy team are generally not. Don't know why. Just the way it goes. If my team does do bad, though, it depends what champion I'm on. If I'm on a champion that can potentially 2v1 or 3v1, then I'll stay top lane and just create a distraction to give my team time to farm up and potentially get some like 3v1 kills themselves. If I'm a champion that cannot 1v3 or 1v2, then I will go roam. Then I will make ganks up and then I'll go do dragon with my team, etc. to try and help. It depends what champion I'm playing. Purely depends what champion. But anyway, thanks for the question. Next one by Salvador Smash. 3 questions. What is my real name? Who are my favorite element? What's my favorite element / character in The Legend of Aang? And who are my family members? My real name, I'll only give my first name. My first name is actually Sean, spelled S-C-A-N. That's my name. My favorite element / character from The Legend of Aang. My favorite element, I've actually got 2 favorite elements that I cannot decide which my favorite, and that is Earth and Fire. Love them elements. If the whole Avatar world was real, I personally would see myself as an Earthbender. That's just, you know, I see myself as that. Favorite character from The Legend of Aang, definitely General Iroh, Prince Zuko's uncle. Love that character. I think he's amazing. So anyway, thanks for the question. Oh, who are my family members? Got a mum, dad, and a sister as my internal family. Both sets of grandparents, got a great grandma, and I've got 3 cousins. So there you go. And uncles and, you know, everything like that. Thanks for the question. Nexus GV. I don't know if you asked this, but have I ever watched Sword Art Online? If so, I've ever enjoyed it, etc. I never watched it, so maybe I'll watch that. I'll look into it. So anyway, thanks for the recommendation. I will look into it. So we have about 10 minutes left or so, 5-10 minutes left. So hopefully, I don't even know if we'll get through. So if I haven't answered your question, I will probably write to you in the comments below. I didn't realize we had so many questions. My God. So next one. Following the Aatrox guide, would I consider making more guides for various champions? If so, what champions? I don't know what champions, but I definitely, the next guides, I'll be changing it up a bit. From the feedback, I'll be basically doing a little bit less on masteries, runes, etc. Even though they will be included, I'll be doing a little bit less of them. And I'll be actually going in on actually how to play the champion mechanically. So that'll be something that will be changing. Don't know what champions yet, though. I'll have to decide. Next one by Ferdy Walters. Who of the unpopular champions is still really strong for solo queue? Prefers solo lane / jungle. Here's the thing, like most strong things are popular. That's why they're strong and that's why they're popular. Let me think. Poppy is surprisingly strong, but again, I wouldn't really recommend people playing her. I can't really, off the top of my head, you know, it's hard to answer these questions off the top of my head because, again, most of the strong champions are popular. That's just how it works. So, anyway, thanks for the question, even though I can't really answer it that well, sorry. Next one by Chim Chom Pat. Well, my question is how to carry a game with a bad jungle as a top or a mid lane. I have been mainly carry champs that can roam, etc., but I can't do anything about a jungler that makes bad decisions, etc. Again, play a champion that can snowball, roam, etc., or play a champion that simply can win the game by themselves. Sounds stupid, but them champions do exist. Ziggs is one of these champions in mid lane. Jax is one of these champions. Rengar top lane is one of these champions. You just got to get so fed, it just doesn't matter how bad your jungler does. And that's a secret to solo queue. You have to get fed. That simple. If you do not get fed, expect to lose because you cannot rely on others. Sometimes they will carry you, but you have to rely on yourself carrying others. That's how it works. So anyway, thanks for the question. Hopefully we can answer quite a few more, but we are running out of time. So can I explain the basics of a siege comp and a team fight comp, and what build would I suggest on Lee Sin and Vi jungle? Siege comp is a comp that can hold a team under a tower and constantly put damage onto them and get the tower in the same time. So you'd have champions like Tristana, Kog'Maw, Caitlyn for AD carry, Jinx for AD carry. You'd have a support that stays next to the AD carry and can get rid of the enemy if needed. You'd have a mid laner that has high range like Xerath, Ziggs that can hold teams back with poke. Nidalee AP once that was a thing, but obviously that's changed nowadays. Jungler, you'd probably have a disengaged jungler like Lee Sin that could kick people away. Maokai maybe for diving under tower, soaking up that damage. Top lane, you'd have something that can just tank again. You just have a tank line and then the people at the back just fire over the tank line. That's how it works. A team fight comp is just something that is self-explanatory. Champions and a team that goes so well together, they can simply just wreck in a team fight. You know, stuns, AoE spells, just everything like that. You know, that's basically the premise of it. And what build would I suggest on Lee Sin / Vi jungle? Can't go into it fully, but Elder Lizard on Lee Sin's Sightstone into a tanky item, on Vi Elder Lizard into tanky items. If you're doing well, I'd recommend getting a Triforce Leona's Vi because that will help your damage quite a bit. But I can't go into full because we are running out of time. Next one by the Kevany18. Hi Huz, do I still talk to my ASIO teammates? I talk to Fi occasionally, the others not so much. From what I know, because obviously I haven't been talking to them, Vale actually quit League of Legends. He's doing other things. Duffman, I haven't seen him play League. I've seen him play Dota occasionally now on Steam. Again, I don't think he's playing League that often. Thor, I see him playing solo queue quite often. And Fi, yeah, I talk to Fi occasionally. So anyway, that's that question. Next one by Vandor Pi. You asked this last time, but I didn't get around to pick it. So if you made it this far, you will realise. Will I play Archage? Yeah, I actually got into the beta. I asked Curse, the people I'm partnered with on YouTube, to get me in, and they did. I played it for a little bit, but I don't know. You know, it seemed to appeal to me, or ships, and I love ships and having my own. But the combat, I just don't like how the combat system works. You know, I much prefer like World of Warcraft and things like that. But anyway, thanks for the question. Next one by the Lol Guffer. Hey Huz, how's it going with you and Fire's casual team? Again, not really anywhere. Fire, from what I know, has had a massive break from League of Legends. If you go onto Fire's channel, he's basically been making one video a week for a few weeks now. He's just not playing. You know, it is summer, it's warm outside, so that's probably a big reason. But yeah, it's not really going anywhere. As I said, I've got back into World of Warcraft instead of playing League as a team. But who knows, you know, university is coming up, and I've got an idea that obviously a whole new year comes, obviously every single year into university. I'll be moving into year 2 and there'll be a year 1 coming. I do have an idea that in my university, we have our website, we have a discussion, and I think I might go. I'm making a League of Legends team for my university. And I might do that. And maybe I'll just play with my university team, go to tournaments with my uni team. Who knows? So that might be a thing. And next one, we'll probably answer a few more. It has gone over the half an hour, but again, I want to answer as many as possible because I do feel bad. Like, we have so many questions left, so apologize again if I don't get to your question. Next one by Colin Tam. Gonna paraphrase here. Will I be willing to play Rise top in the series, the Gold to Platinum series? Honestly, no, because I don't have runes. If you want to play Rise to great success, you need specific runes, and I do not have mana runes or anything on Rise, so can't do it. I'm sorry. Next one by George Chow. What would be your Fizz build and the Masteries and Runes, and why would I choose them? Go watch the Fizz game in the series, because obviously you can see the build that I do. I'd recommend going on probuilds.net and just searching for Fizz, because you'd get a great more understanding of Fizz builds, Masteries, Runes than I can give you right now. So that is probuilds.net is the website. Next question is by Perilous Mutant. What is my favorite? Is my favorite class in World of Warcraft? Is a hunter, no matter what you think, you know, if you're the huntard, whatever, always have been my favorite class, just simply how they play. I was a top 200 hunter in the world, DPS charts and world of logs, all consecutively in different fights. So definitely hunter, definitely hunter. But also I love druid. I do love warrior, but hunter is my favorite. What is the best champion to carry a silver to gold by Arovica25? Whatever you're best at. Simple answer. Next one we're doing like a lightning round right now. By Spell Patrulans Fence Gaming. What champions are top lane are the best for carrying solo queue? Again, you know, these champions are kind of irrelevant. Whatever you are good at is your best chance of carrying a solo queue game. They do help. It does help if it's a strong champion, a strong meta champion, but it's whatever you're strong at. It's no good playing a champion you're not good at. Next one by Justine Reig. Do I still find that Rengar is a champion that suits your channel layout, considering you only have 1 to 2 channel or odd games on Rengar on the channel? Yeah, he's not a champion that directly kind of says he's a Rengar main, etc. But he's just a champion that I like the look of. I like the styling of the champion. And that's pretty much why the channel is styled after him. It's just because I like the whole style of him. Don't know how long the channel will be based after him. Maybe a few more months. Don't know. I change it up every now and then. But yeah, we'll have to see. But anyway, that's that. So I'm going to answer 3 more questions. Next one by Midget Man Danny. And he actually has 4 champions. So that will be this video. Do you hardly ever stream, or do I just not catch you? What do I do when I'm not on my computer / the gym? Any chance of videos with people like Fire where I just mess around and have a little bit of fun? What are my top 3 skins in the game? Do I hardly ever stream? Yeah, I don't really stream anymore. You know, with LCS and professional streaming and me just playing other games in the summer, you know, streaming is very, you know, I'm in and out of my room. You know, if I'm at my computer, I'll just go out my room for half an hour and just chill out in a different room of the house. You know, a room that has wood flooring because it's pretty cold and I like being cold right now. Where upstairs I don't have wood flooring in my room, although me and my dad have spoken, and I am actually getting wood flooring in my room to make my room colder. That is pretty much the only reason we're putting wood flooring in my room, is to make this whole room colder. So hopefully I'll be doing that within the next couple of weeks. So then maybe then I can stream. Because I just get way too hot. Literally, I sweat and ice like profusely. After I do a Gold to Platinum video, I jump in the shower. After one game, you know, it gets that hot in my room. Because you have to understand, my computer has 7 fans that are outblowing all the heat from that computer into my room. And even though my room isn't small, I have the door closed. I have the windows closed because it would make the light, like, as you can see, you can't see anything if I have that open. I have to have them closed, so my room just gets hot. So I will stream when my room gets colder. What do I do when I'm not on my computer / the gym? I'm just wandering around the house, honestly. As stupid as that sounds, I wander from the TV room to the study to the kitchen, wander around, seeing how people are. I'll just randomly walk up to my sister and go, "How you doing?" Do the same to my dad. I'll do the same to my mum. Just what I do. I just randomly go talk to people. I will say, if I ever had a dog, I'd go play with the dog, but I just haven't had one. My mum has never been a fan, but we have had talks about getting one, so cross my fingers. But obviously I will be moving out of this house within the next couple of years, so I don't know even if we will get one. But anyway, that's that. Will I do any videos with Fi where I just mess around in game, etc.? I've always wanted to do these type of videos, but I just never had. You know, the only people that I would potentially do these videos with would be my friend group, like Galzuk, Jeebers, etc. Because the people that I play with, you know, yes, I did do that video with Kiori, Uber Danger, Foxtrot, etc., which was fun. But, you know, I've never had that kind of fun relationship with them type of people. We've always had kind of like a more business relationship or a competitive league team relationship. We've never had amazing fun together. We're good friends, but we've never had that fun. Where my friends that are in my old WoW guild that I still hang out with to this day, yeah, we have a blast every single day. We're in hysterics normally. So maybe we'll do that, but I definitely know, as one thing to say, when GTA 5 comes out on PC, I am definitely doing funny videos on the channel. That is happening, definitely. You know, if you ever have watched H2O Delirious, Vanos Gaming, go watch them if you have any interest in funny videos in GTA 5, because I laugh amazingly when I watch them, guys. And then the final question of this video went way too long, and there's still millions of questions left, which I apologize if I didn't get to. Again, if I don't answer your question in replying to them in comments, next month I'll ask your question again, and hopefully I'll get to it. I'm sorry if I don't. So the next thing is, what are my top 3 skins in the game? Not my rare skins that I use, just I think are the coolest looking. Again, I answered this earlier, but I'd say Mecha Kazakhs and Mecha Aatrox are pretty cool. Medieval Twitch, I think I've got that skin and I love that skin. And I actually got that skin from a fan. Many people don't know the story, and it's a story that is hilarious. But I used to have my referral link in the About tab of my channel. Basically what happened is one of my fans decided to buy me a referral boost. You know, them things do exist, you can find them, and they are against Riot's rules. One of my fans bought me one because the only information you need is the referral link. You can give a referral to anybody as long as you have the referral link. One of my fans bought me it, and boom, I got like 15,000 RP, I got the skins, etc. And I was like, what the hell? I don't want to get banned. So I contacted Riot saying, I'm a YouTuber, one of my fans bought me this, get rid of it if you want to, because I did not do it and I do not want to get banned. Riot actually let me keep it, but they disabled my, they said do not let this happen again, so I got rid of my referral link. But yeah, I actually love Medieval Twitch, even though, yeah, it's very rare, but I love it. It's one of my favourite skins in the game. But anyway, that has been Q&A part 2, much longer than I ever wanted, so I apologise for the length, but again, we have so many more questions, it's unreal. So again, sorry if I didn't get to them, but anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. So, goodbye!